Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Cynthia J. Hickman, your proactive caregiver advocate. Thanks for joining me. Let's talk about debt and death. How many family members are facing debt after a loved one dies? This can be an overwhelming burden stacked on top of grieving the loss. It's a widespread viewpoint heard many times over. As a youth, I recall my mother was strict in conversations around the whole life policies and the avoidance of term policies due to the fine print requirements or outliving the terms. Have you ever asked yourself what proactive steps should be taken once you become a caregiver responsible for your loved one and all their financial elements? Paying for final expenses at the end of life is not buried because your loved one dies. Many costs are left behind to resolve among families. The question becomes, how do they become your responsibility, or do unpaid bills remain unpaid? One way to avoid this is to start a plan, have a plan, a proactive plan. Before one needs care, getting business in order seems to be an afterthought. It is like the mindset of I'm going to live forever, while continuing to buy, collect, and remain thoughtless of life, which has a beginning and an end. We hope to lighten the load of those who are left behind and prepare for death in a meaningful way. If you need to add a financial planner or financial advisor to your list of important information and phone numbers, do so. Their advice can be invaluable. As I share often, proactive planning includes being organized and letting family members know about who you owe, and how it is paid. Having names and account numbers should be known by caregivers. Most debts can be dissolved by a phone call, death certificate, or even an agreeable amount that the business may ask. Take note, if you are a co-signer with someone else who has died, that responsibility becomes yours. As your proactive caregiver advocate, it's all about preparing and planning. Some debts can be covered by a loved one's estate. This can include medical bills and some credit cards. Check also to see if there is an insurance policy on your home and if the policy pays up a home in case of death. Keep in mind, insurance policies are still the best way to fund end of life services. As a beneficiary, the responsibility is you closing down your loved one's final chapter. Take care, be well, and bye for now.